we're back to where all this craziness started.
1 year ago, we decided to check out minimalist living, and we started here.
We're in Talkeetna, Alaska. This town is really cute. We're gonna get run over. So it started with us renting a tiny house here in Talkeetna.
I've heard a story, I've heard it said, I've come to believe that love is a bet. Sometimes you win and sometimes you lose, and sometimes it calls you right in the move. Come to my table, come to my bed, go easy my hunger, easy my head, bringing me fire, bringing me water, taking me high, taking me down.
Good morning. We were taking a look at our videos recently, and we noticed that we've been creating YouTube videos for 1 year now.
Can't believe it.
Our first videos were not very good. We had no clue what we were doing. We had no editing experience, and we just figured, let's start this.
Yeah. Our original plan was just to show hanging out in Alaska and kind of everyday life.
I think we've learned a lot over the last year. We learned a hard lesson last night. So last night, to celebrate our 1 year, we decided to go get some dinner in Talkeetna, where this all began.
Yeah, it was a good dinner.
We had prime rib.
Pretzel prime rib. It was prime rib on pretzel buns.
Really good. And then she had a brownie dessert.
I'm still full.
After that, unfortunately, we decided to go find a place to boondock. And it was getting a little bit dark, so we broke our cardinal rule of not pulling into some place that we're unfamiliar with in the dark.
He pulled in and I was like, oh, I don't know. But our momentum took us in, and the snow was really deep. I would say it was 12 to 18 inches deep. And we saw tracks, so other people had been there, and kind of like where we're at now, there was a lot of snow machine enthusiasts out there. As we got in, we realized that we lost our momentum and we sunk into the snow. We managed to get stuck for the first time. Couldn't find a spot to stay in Talkeetna. We kept driving for a little while and found this turnoff where we've seen other trucks and snow machines out here. As soon as Jim turned off, I was like, no, we can't do this. The snow is very soft and we're very heavy, so we put the Max Tracks under there. No luck. It's 8 o'clock at night.
Easy peasy.
I'm so proud of you. Come on, babe. Oh, now we got to go back and get our Max tracks.
So we've been experiencing some crazy snowfall over the last week, 2 weeks, and that area is not plowed.
No. Plus, it warmed up. I think that had a lot to do with it, is that the weather got warmer, so the snow got softer. Had we waited overnight, we may have been able to get out today because it's cold. It's 10 degrees right now. We're gonna keep heading down the road. This morning we woke up and we were surrounded by snow machine enthusiasts, and it was kind of a cool way to wake up and watch everybody get ready to go out onto the river. We're just gonna keep going now. Oh, and last night too, another reason not to drive after dark is we almost hit a moose. It was coming out from the left and I said, "Hey Jim," and it just walked out right in front of us. And I tried to get a shot of it, but I was so freaked out, but I got maybe a couple seconds of it walking right in front of us with no care. He didn't care.
And then when we pulled into this spot that we're at right now, they were shooting off fireworks. So that was an awesome way to celebrate.
Yeah, it was kind of a weird day yesterday, but it was fun. Let's see what happens today.
Luckily we had the proper gear for last night's undigging.
Thankfully we had these. Mountain High Pizza Pie was some of the best pizza we have had since we've been in Alaska. It's actually very different with the reindeer sausage and all the other ingredients that they put on it. Delicious. As of today, it is President's Day weekend, and it's a 4-day weekend, so Talkeetna is really busy. We have 5,500 subscribers, at least the last time I looked. But the important thing to remember is that we don't get caught up in the numbers. We just want to show you something of value, something that you enjoy, and hopefully you like us. Check out this glorious view. Right now it is about 10 degrees out here, and
I'm dressed really warm.
so Jim never ever dresses for the weather. Crazy. But
I'm Alaskan.
Yeah, I have to go pee.
10 degrees is pretty warm.
Yeah, it is. Let's go, because, you know, first things first. Oh, unlock it. Look how easy that is. We'll stop it right here. Oops. The first idea that came to us for creating a YouTube channel came from when we were out northern lights hunting. Jim and I were sitting there and we thought, wouldn't people think it was kind of cool to follow us along while we were looking for northern lights and doing some winter camping? That planted the seed in our head for starting to film our adventures. From there, we just kind of filmed what we were doing during the day and some parts around Alaska that we thought were interesting, that we thought other people might think were interesting. And then we went to Eugene, Oregon and picked up our van. After we picked up our van, we filmed it. We did a delivery day video. We had no idea that that video would become as popular as it did, with over 100,000 views. Had we known that that video was going to get 100,000 views, we probably would have done it a little bit better. But in retrospect, can't change it, so we just kept going. As we were going through Canada, we somehow realized that we instantly had 1,000 subscribers. That was kind of mind-blowing. So after we reached 1,000 subscribers, we just kept going. We kept filming our adventures through Canada and up to Alaska. And I think we were in Cannon Beach in Oregon when we discovered that van life was actually a thing. People would come up to us and ask us, can we look in your van? Can we have a tour? One thing that Jim and I promised ourselves along the way was that we would keep it real. We wouldn't make up stuff as we go along, and we would just film what we're doing on a day-to-day basis. I started watching another YouTuber, Sunny Leonard-Doozy. I watched a couple of her videos on how to grow on YouTube, when to post your videos, how to watch the analytics, not get caught up in the numbers. And she gave us a lot of tips on how to make things a little bit better. We still like to keep it real and raw, and we're going to continue to do so because we like the fact that you're just right here along with us, watching us walk down this random trail. We don't know where we're going. Somewhere that way. And another behind the scenes thing that happens is right now I kind of wish Jim would have brought his drone. I tend to have all these cool ideas about shots, and one of the most difficult things about YouTube is you have the idea in your head, but then actually implementing it when you're out here enjoying it can be difficult. It's frustrating for a moment, and then we just let it go because all of a sudden we're somewhere super cool like this. cold?
Now I'm cold.
Well, maybe.
We're in the shade.
He's wearing tennis shoes.
Well, I wasn't planning to come down here.
What?
I wasn't planning to come down.
We have no idea where we're going from this point in terms of growth, and that's okay because we're so happy doing this. We love sharing with you our adventures, where we like to go in Alaska, and when we're here and how things tend to work out or not work out. Hopefully, if you're planning a trip to Alaska, go ahead and reach out to us because we would love to meet up with you or at least just talk to you online about things to do, places to go, places to eat. That is my favorite part, by the way. So here we are hanging out for a while. We'll see you later. After all that excitement, she's just chilling.
She has a full belly.
She's gonna sleep good tonight.